It is special election night in mid-Michigan. Voters have made their choices in a number of races, including the highly anticipated state Senate race in District 35. Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Stella Daskalakis. Breaking within the last hour, Republican candidate Jason Tunney concedes the Senate District 35 race to Democrat Chedrick Greene. And before we take you live to our reporters in the field, let's go over the unofficial results in this race. Let's take a look. Chedrick Greene comes in with 60% of the vote to Jason Tunney's 39%, and Libertarian Ali Sleds comes in with 1% of the vote. And it is right now, as of all the precincts that are reporting, we have 67% of them reporting. Greene is claiming victory after Tunney's concession. We have team coverage tonight from the watch parties, and of course we begin with political reporter Remington Hernandez, who is live with Democratic candidate Chedrick Greene in Saginaw Township. I think, Remington, it's pretty safe to say you're with a happy candidate tonight.
That's right, Stella. We are here with Chedrick Greene, who has just clinched the race, the special race for Senate District 35. Chedrick, getting up on that stage, you were kind of emotional. It took you a second to talk. How does it feel at this time?
It still feels emotional. More emotional happily, but it was just overwhelming to come out to so many friends, family, supporters, people I've just met while running for this campaign, being in this room to support me, my former boss and our Congresswoman, Chris McDonald-Rivet, and just the whole team. So and seeing my parents out down front, got me a little choked up, but we're walking away with a great victory for everyone in this district, not just for myself, not just for the team, but it's really for this district. Working class leadership, working class champion, going to go to Lansing and truly fight for what I see every day in this community.
I mean, you'll be taking your seat in Lansing, hopefully within the next month, you said, once they get all the things certified. Just talk about what are your priorities for your constituents once you get into the Senate?
Well, the biggest thing that's going on right now is the budget. The Senate already passed their plan, the House is working on theirs, the governor has theirs. So getting there, helping my colleagues negotiate a state budget, a state balanced budget that benefits our working class people, helps put some money back into our taxpayers' pockets, and then working on our school budget for the state as well, making sure that we are working on increasing the per pupil funding to make sure that teachers are compensated, and we're adding professions into our school system to make sure our kids have the ability to learn. It's all about investing in our future, and our kids are the most important thing that we can invest in. So those are the two biggest things that are going to be happening coming into this. And so I'm ready to go. I'm ready to be a partner with everyone on both sides of the aisle to make sure that we are doing what we are elected to do as leaders, and that's work for the people in our district areas.
All right, Senator-elect, I really appreciate you taking the time to speak with me. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
I'll see you in Lansing.
Yes.
Kyle Macon is at Jason Tunney's headquarters, and you got to speak with Tunney. Kyle, what did he have to say?
Yeah, Remington, it wasn't the best news, but he's staying positive. And I think everyone inside the room was a little shocked when he said he was conceding, but he just told us that he didn't want to prolong the night for his supporters and says Greene's lead was just a little too much to overcome. He also says the absentee ballots were just not in his favor. He also, like I told you guys at the beginning, he's staying positive and says, hey, look forward to the fall.
Well, again, this is only the halfway point, and we have to run all the way through November. We think the election's going to be different in November. We think that we outperformed in some areas today, so some encouraging things going forward in November.
Tunney wants to thank all of his supporters and says he's just getting started. Live in Saginaw Township, I'm Kyle Macon.
Thank you so much, Kyle and Remington, for your up-to-date reports. Ali Sleds held an event in Midland tonight. She and her family watched the results come in earlier tonight. She says she wanted to step up and make her voice heard because she felt it was wrong for the district to go without representation for so long. She says she's pleased with how she ran her campaign and calls the experience eye-opening.
I'm really pleased and very thankful for the opportunity, and I have run into so many people that have been very receptive and trying to make sure that we're keeping politics civil, which has been a problem, obviously, and it's a huge thing for me.
Sleds adds she wants to get more third-party representation in the area and to get more libertarians into office. Governor Gretchen Whitmer is responding to the outcome of the race we've been talking about. She says, quote, "Today voters put a check on Republican policies which have led to skyrocketing gas prices and higher costs of groceries, housing, and health care. Michiganders need real relief right now, and they know that Chedrick Greene will help get the job done. I look forward to working with Senator-elect Greene."